going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down part 2 of the Sugar Rush promo in MUT 25, including how to earn your next free 98 overall Sugar Rush Champion. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. This is going to be the final content drop for the Sugar Rush promo, unless you count Sunday, which technically to me isn't brand new content per se. That's going to be when eggs will hatch. So whatever eggs you acquire from egg baskets, which did refresh, we'll show you that when we get to the store in a moment here. Those cards will reveal on Sunday morning, probably 10, 11 a.m. Eastern time. But outside of that, no new champions are on the way. This is going to be the final drop, and more than likely a week from today, we're going to see the NFL draft promo, being that the NFL draft is a week from today exactly. So new solo challenges have been added, more objectives within the field pass, which means you can now max these things out and claim all of the free rewards as far as the solo challenges go. You play through these, you're going to earn carrots currency, which you can use to redeem your next free 98 overall champion. And then they got a bunch of egg baskets and a 90 plus B&D Sugar Rush player pack. Remember, whatever player you get out of that 90 plus pack, if you haven't opened it already, you can quick sell that card or any of the baskets that contain eggs can be quick sold for carrots currency as well. So if you go all the way through the rewards here, you got a grand total of 500 carrots, a small basket, actually 2 small baskets, a medium basket, and the 90 plus B&D. The Season 7 Field Pass also got updated today. If you go into it, go to your Season 7 Program tab, and then down to Sugar Rush, you can now see that scoring touchdowns with 2+ Sugar Rush players in your lineup will get you 57,000 XP towards the Season 7 Field Pass, and an additional non-B&D 90+ overall Sugar Rush player pack, which again, can quick sell for that carrots currency if you end up getting a lower overall card or just something that you don't want. As far as the Sugar Rush Field Pass goes, we have new objectives that were added in here, which means you can now max out this field pass. Prior to today, I believe the max level that you could get was going to be right here at level 9, which would have been a medium basket. The next level is going to give you that 95 overall Sugar Rush Aaron Glenn. Remember, this card starts at a 95 OVR, but you got roughly about 7,000 carrots to upgrade him from a 95 to a 98 OVR. Is he worth it? Unless you need him for a theme team, I'm going to say no. I think saving your carrots and spending them on the 98 overall fantasy pack is a better move if you have extra carrots or you want to continue to grind through house rules to earn those carrots. You certainly can if you want to upgrade the Aaron Glenn. And then at level 12 and 14, you basically got 2,500 carrots that you can earn for free that were not achievable prior to today. So that's a W there. You got a mystery basket at level 13, at level 15 a medium basket, and at level 16 a 95+ B&D Sugar Rush player. Hopefully some of you watching this video actually get a 98 out of it. Once you open this one up, let me know down below in the comment section what you got out of it. But again, going with the theme of everything else, if you do get a 95 and you can't really use that 95, it's another card that you can quick sell to get free carrots currency, which can help you get to that pack to earn a free 98 overall B&D champion of your choice. So the new objectives that were added in, majority of them are going to be these new statistical objectives. You just need to make sure you have 2 Sugar Rush players in your lineup. The winning games and the college OT stuff is not updated, so there's no new XP that you can earn from these. But outside the carrots that you're going to earn in the solo challenges and the field pass, house rules will still be your #1 way to earn unlimited carrots. And this is basically the route that I would recommend if you're a low money spent player, a no money spent player playing on a budget. Grind this game mode out as much as you can for the next 4.5 days or so. I know 100 carrots every win doesn't sound rewarding, but a lot of times these games are over within a minute or two, so it's a really quick and easy way to get some practice in, some play some games. It's typically not as sweaty as you're going to find in like ranked or MUT champs or other game modes that are full games right now, but to go out and earn that free carrots currency you can get your free 98 overall. We're going to go over the cards to end out the video, doing this in a little bit of a different order than the normal videos here. I want to go over the store offers because there's a lot of them out there. Now, as far as spending money on these, that's totally up to you. I definitely would not, outside of maybe opening up this 100 point offer, which is roughly about $1. If you happen to have some points on your account, it's for B&D 90+ Sugar Rush players. More than likely, you're going to get 4 90s, and as you can see, that's exactly what I got. But we're going to go ahead and quick sell those for carrots there. Again, if you got $1 on the account, go ahead and open them up. Outside of that, there are a bunch of different money packs. I don't really know if any of these are worth it at all. There are 2 really good 99 overall LTDs in packs right now, along with the 598 overall champions that came out today. Make sure you do open up your 1 coin offer for the 90 plus B&D Sugar Rush player. Again, probably a very, very slim chance at getting something higher than a 90 overall, and if you do, you're probably going to get a 92, 95, 98s, and 99s, but for 1 coin, it's essentially free carrots currency, so take advantage there. And you can go through the entire Sugar Rush store tab and look at all of the new offers and just all of the offers that are in there. But really, the big change that took place today in the carrot store, and we got confirmation from EA putting it right here in front of you, all of these offers from the 95 overall fantasy pack to the right, from there all the way to the right, they have all officially refreshed. So this is going to be where you're going to spend the carrots currency. So again, my recommendation, the main thing I'm doing on my no money spent account, what I would recommend for all of you that are no money spent or on a budget, is to focus using your carrots on upgrading your team rather than putting it up to luck on the baskets. Now, I know the baskets and eggs that are going to open up on Sunday, it's more fun. You know what? I totally get it. And if you want to go that route, continue to do so. Don't let me stop you from having fun in the game here. But it just seems like the baskets themselves aren't really the most amazing. Now that EA has fixed the medium basket, if you're unaware, prior to, I want to say like Wednesday, maybe it was Tuesday, I officially can't remember, but the medium basket was the move because basically every time you opened it up, the worst that you were going to lose was 500 carrots because these weren't actually giving out medium eggs. For whatever reason, medium eggs were just not in the game. Well, since like Tuesday night, they now are in the game, and that kind of decreases the good odds that people were getting out of the medium eggs. So if you want to continue to roll those, you certainly can. What I would recommend is kind of, if you're going to go after eggs, saving up for the extravagance and opening up those. Those are going to give you, I mean, they're the most expensive, but they're probably going to give you the best shot at the LTDs there. Or you can just go with the mysteries and have, you know, try your luck with those. As far as quick selling the eggs, that's totally up to you. My general rule of thumb when it comes to presents and Zero Chill and eggs for Sugar Rush, I'm never really quick selling any of these unless I desperately need the currency. And again, I would recommend focusing your currency on the 98 overall fantasy packs. We will be putting out a video later today going over the best 98s from now part 1 and part 2. Even though the promo is underwhelming and a lot of the champions were disappointing, there are still some good and very usable cards because of the good discounted abilities that are in this pack. So it's entirely possible, and I've talked about it in numerous additional videos, between the solo challenges, the field pass rewards, and just simply playing house rules, it was easy enough to get to 10,000 carrots to open up this pack once before the refresh happened. And now that you can max out the field pass and the solo challenges and keep playing house rules, you can get a second set of basically 10,000 carrots to now open up this pack for a second time, which means it was entirely easily possible to earn 2 free 98 overall champions from this program. And now that this pack is officially refreshed, you can go out and get your second one today. If you want to add any of the champions via item sets, the set requirements are going to still be the same as they were last week, but the fantasy pack should now be updated, contain both part 1 and part 2 98 overalls. So you're going to need 3 95 overall Sugar Rush players from the hero level of this program, and then 3 additional 95 to 96 overall players. Put the 6 cards into the set. In return, you get a fantasy pack that allows you to choose any one of those 10 98 overall Sugar Rush champions. And just keep in mind, not only these cards, but most cards should be less expensive this upcoming Sunday when eggs hatch. So if you want to wait for that market crash, of course, we will be putting out a video on the best players to go after on Saturday and Sunday, because I feel like the market's probably going to start to crash as early as Saturday afternoon, you know, after Ultimate Legends come out. So if you want to save yourself some coin, you're going to have to have patience for a couple more days, but there should be a pretty decent market crash on the way. The only downside is that it feels like a lot of people do have the limited eggs right now. That's why I was saying earlier when we were talking about the different store offers that I wouldn't like go all out on eggs unless you have a lot of currency, because I don't know if those LTD eggs or even the champion level eggs are going to have a ton of value, being that it seems like a lot of people in the community have a lot of limited eggs. Speaking of limiteds, the 2 LTDs that dropped today, we got Antonio Cromartie and Darren McFadden. I'm actually surprised to see that this card, you know, according to the catalog here, is so inexpensive this early on. Like 1.27 mil is a pretty good price for a cornerback that gets universal coverage for 2 AP. That's going to be baked on, but you still have to use those ability points. He also gets pick artist baked on. That's going to be 0. And then you still have these 2 discounted buckets. Now, still no idea because these go away on April 2nd. We don't know if it's going to be like Ring of Honor where there's not too much change to it, or if there's just going to be a really big drastic change. I don't know. Maybe they make all of these abilities 1 AP, maybe some of them 2. I'm really unsure. But for now, you know, Antonio Cromartie with the universal coverage means you don't really need any knockout abilities. If you like to run a lot of man coverage, I mean, you can go 1 step ahead for 0 AP in that bucket, and then this one's kind of up to you. You can go deflator, you can go secure tackler, you can go enforcer to help with some tackling abilities on the card, and then you essentially still have 3 more buckets full of 1 and 0 AP abilities to choose from. So this is a really, really good cornerback. Again, I'm kind of shocked to see how inexpensive early on the card is, and then when it comes to Darren McFadden, he also doesn't look super overpriced compared to what I thought. And the running back market should probably drop down a ton. The Joe Mixon roster revolution card that came out yesterday is a really good card if you're looking for a running back on a less expensive budget than this Darren McFadden. But looking at his attributes, I mean, base 99 speed is amazing. And then with this card, he's going to get human joystick and freight train for a total of 1 AP. You go to his discounted buckets, you can basically go tank for 0 AP if you want to pick, you know, bulldozer, jukebox, or spin cycle. The second bucket's kind of up to you there, and even if these abilities go away and they get increased by a ton, he's still going to get tank for 1 AP in the third to last bucket. Actually, no, I take that back. It's 0 in this bucket. That's surprising. So you can actually go tank on this card and then go either evasive or bruiser in that last bucket. Makes him one of the best running backs in the game without a doubt. As far as the champions go, I'm not going to do a deep breakdown on all of them, but the 5 brand new cards are going to be Trey McBride, I'm tearing up names right here, Trey McBride, Aline McNeil, Derek Brown, going down here to Steve Hutchinson, and then Kayvon Thibodeau. Like I said, I'm going to put out a video on the best 98 overalls to choose out of the free fantasy pack if you choose to redeem your carrots for them. Without a doubt, out of the 5 cards that came out today, I think Kayvon Thibodeau is the best one. 96 speed, 96 block shed, 98 power move, and 92 finesse move. Really good acceleration, strength, and tackle. He's going to have unstoppable force and reach elite baked on, but it will cost you a total of 2 AP. And then when you go to his buckets, you can basically get Edge Threat Elite right here for 0, which is a good ability. You can go double or nothing in this bucket for 0, and then you still have 3 additional buckets where you get to choose a bunch of 1 and 0 AP abilities. So you can go things like Secure Tackler, Run Stopper, No Outsiders, Tip Drill, Lurker, you know, whatever you want to go with out there. I'll give my recommended ability stacks on all of the best 98s when we drop the video later. But Kayvon Thibodeau, definitely the best out of the 5 cards. Steve Hutchinson's good if you need a left guard. I like him a lot here. Trey McBride has tank for 1 AP and max security for 1 AP, so pretty good combination of abilities on that card. Aline McNeil, even though the card isn't amazing, you know, you get those 2 0 AP buckets, so you can get like double or nothing and inside stuff for 0 AP on this card. And the run stuffer or run stopper ability that's baked on both McNeil and this Derek Brown, you're going to be able to get it for 1 AP. I said it earlier in today's reveal video that it was 2 AP, so it's really only 1. Still don't really love that ability, but for 1 AP, it might be worth equipping. So these are the 2 worst cards that came out today, but they're not completely terrible. After the 22nd, when those 0 AP buckets go away, that's going to be a different discussion. We'll have to wait and see exactly what EA does with them. But that is the content for now. So again, go finish up your Field Pass, finish up your solos, go grind house rules, and get your next free 98 overall champion. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.